Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Solani Baloyi, and today I would like for us to talk about interest rates. So, what are interest rates? Put simply, interest rates are the penalty for taking out debt using loans, using mortgages. So, it's money that does not belong to you. And then it's also a reward for saving money. So, what determines interest rate? Interest rates are determined by your bank. They tell you what the prime lending rate will be for the debt that you want to take up. They will also tell you what the interest rate that you're going to earn on your savings is going to be. Now, on the lending side, the prime lending rate is determined by the repo rate ultimately, because the Reserve Bank is the one that lends money to commercial banks, and that is the rate that they lend the commercial banks money, the repo rate. Now, the repo rate has been the talk of town lately. It is the rate that the reserve banks have been announcing, which has led ultimately to the increase in the repayment of your debt installments. And so the difference between the repo rate and the prime lending rate is obviously the bank's profit. Pardon the oversimplification of that definition there. So why has the repo rate been going up? The repo rate is one of the monetary policy tools that the Reserve Bank uses to curb some undesirable economic conditions. So in this case, the rising repo rate is to curb the rising inflation. So if we look at the end of March, inflation was sitting at 7.3, which is higher than the targeted 4 to 6%. So you can see that the Reserve Bank would want to get involved to go back to that target for inflation. We all know that inflation makes goods and services more expensive. So it's a general rising of prices. So that is just as bad as the rising interest rates if you've got debt that you need to service. In the contrary, if you do have savings that are linked to the right assets, if you've got savings in the money market, then you would be enjoying higher rates of return. There are lots of technicalities when it comes to equities and bonds and rising interest rates, and I don't want to go into that.